American Crew was formed with one simple idea: building the men's salon business. Since 1994, we have been providing stylists with the knowledge and the tools to grow their men's services and product sales. The male client is distinguished by his brand loyalty, product expectations, and communication style. Our business is built with that in mind. From our products to our education to our marketing tools, you can expect American Crew to help clearly communicate that masculine sensibility. Authentic, classic, confident, stylish, and reliable grooming products. Welcome to American Crew. From specialty shampoos and conditioners to a wide variety of styling and body care products, this is the essential line that has it all. Performance combined with a unique male fragrance is our signature, and it's where the vision of male-specific grooming products for professional salons started. Guaranteed to make any man look and feel great, classic grooming never goes out of style. The classic regimen begins with our complete lineup of specialty shampoos and complementary conditioners. Our daily shampoo is designed to meet the needs of every man. It gently cleanses and conditions the hair and scalp with ingredients like Panama bark extract that won't strip natural oils from the hair, and rosemary and thyme extracts to naturally tone and moisturize the scalp. Daily shampoo is pH balanced and great for normal to oily hair. For those men needing a little extra moisture to calm their dry hair, daily moisturizing shampoo is the perfect solution. Using rice bran oil and chamomile extract, it will soothe and moisturize the hair without weighing it down. Our Peppermint Cleanse shampoo is perfect for the active male or heavy styling product user. Formulated with peppermint and tea tree oils, this deep cleansing shampoo rejuvenates hair weighed down by excessive dirt, oils, and buildup of styling products. For men with problem scalps, we have anti-dandruff shampoo. The active ingredient, zinc pyrithium, helps prevent the itching and flaking associated with dandruff and effectively promotes a healthy scalp and hair. The classic gray shampoo formula offers the optimal maintenance for graying hair. Lavender and blue base counterbalance the yellowing of gray hair to help maintain a truer, more handsome gray color, while hydrolyzed milk protein and aloe combat the natural texture changes gray hair endures by keeping the hair conditioned and moisturized. For the man seeking out fuller, thicker hair, our thickening shampoo provides maximum body and fullness to the hair using a combination of glycerin and coconut oils that soften and swell the hair shaft, while adding moisture and natural shine. To complement our shampoos, we have developed two conditioners that provide a stimulating and invigorating hair and scalp treatment. Daily Conditioner is an invigorating, lightweight conditioner that leaves hair and scalp moisturized and conditioned. Designed to meet the need of the broadest range of men, it is pH balanced to avoid drying and contains peppermint and menthol to cool and refresh the scalp. Our second conditioner is the versatile leave-in conditioner. Designed for men with extremely dry hair, this product is the perfect complement to our anti-dandruff shampoo. Leave-in conditioner can also be used as a styling product for light hold and shine. With most men's hairstyles being less than 4 inches long, we realize that men want styling products that are uncomplicated and versatile. With this in mind, we have produced a line of styling products that are easy to use and suit a variety of hair types and styles. One of American Crew's most popular and versatile products is our Firm Hold Gel. Its low pH and alcohol-free formula ensures that the product will be non-drying and non-flaking to both the hair and scalp. A little goes a long way, and Firm Hold Gel is great for styles that need extra staying power and the guy that wants to do his hair once and be done with it. Spray Gel provides a medium hold factor, falling right between our Firm Hold and Light Hold gels, and its spray applicator makes it an easy product to use for men who apply the product to dry or slightly damp hair. Our Light Hold Gel features the same high-integrity, alcohol-free formula as our Firm Hold Gel, but with a lower level of hold and thermoprotectants, making it perfect for the guy who blow-dries his hair. Grooming Spray offers pliable hold and can be used independently for styling or as a follow-up product to any of American Crew's other styling products. Formulated with natural humectants that condition, add shine, and reduce flyaway hair, Grooming Spray also contains UV protectants that help protect hair from sun damage. Some of our most popular styling products don't come in a bottle or spray. They come in our famous pucks. While most men are familiar with one or two of these terrific styling products, What they may not realize is that we make 6 different jar styling products in the Classic line alone. As versatile as the jars are individually, they provide unique properties that help give a man a very specific look, be it sleek and groomed for the office, to shiny and textured for a night out. Each jar is formulated to give men an uncomplicated choice to suit their individual needs. Pomade is an extremely versatile product with the ability to control strong growth patterns in any texture of hair. It offers high shine and medium hold with a unique pliability that never feels greasy. Lanolin provides tremendous shine, making this the perfect product for the man that wants his hair noticed. Pomade works best on thick or coarse hair 1 to 6 inches in length and shampoos out easily without leaving behind residue. Fiber helps to thicken, texturize, and increase fullness to hair, while providing an inconspicuous low-shine finish with strong, pliable hold. Fiber is ideal on all types of hair 1 to 3 inches in length and great for the well-groomed day-at-the-office look. Forming Cream provides medium hold and a medium natural shine that lets men create a fixed, classic, or trendy style depending on the amount used. Forming Cream conditions and moisturizes, so the natural shine it provides is a reflection of healthy and protected hair. This product works great on any type of hair 1 to 5 inches in length. Grooming Cream was the first pliable product introduced by American Crew with aloe vera as the base ingredient. Aloe vera is a rich emollient with moisturizing properties, and when added to coconut oil produces anti-humectant effects. This makes Grooming Cream an ideal high-hold product to create and maintain straighter styles for naturally curly and wavy hair with lots of shine. For pliable styling, Classic Wax works wonders for defined separation or a well-groomed look. A blend of beeswax and castor oil provide low hold and high shine without leaving hair feeling heavy or weighed down. Unlike some waxes, Classic Wax washes out with ease. This product works best on textured or coarse hair 3 to 6 inches in length. For a well-groomed, no-shine style, Matte enhances and defines texture in hair of all lengths, leaving a low hold and a low-shine finish. Glycerin aids in making hair appear thicker, while beeswax provides lasting hold and scalp conditioning. Matte works effortlessly on hair of all lengths. Finally, American Crew has created a product that is perfect for the man that is not familiar to using product in his hair, or wants to enhance his style with a product that doesn't feel rigid or heavy. Texture Cream is a light hold, pliable product that gives a natural yet controllable finish to the hair. This water-based formula provides hair with light control, shine, and definition for men who aren't looking for aggressive styling. A man's grooming doesn't start and stop with his hair. It generally starts in the shower with an all-over cleansing and finishes with the application of fragrance that defines him as a man.
Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno. I'm the founder of Real Men, Real Style. Today, gentlemen, we're going to be talking about 7 grooming mistakes that men commonly make and how you can go about creating systems so that you make sure that these don't happen in the future. I'm going to give you 2 tips at the end, 2 things that you can implement to make sure that, you're able to take care of these mistakes and that people don't form a negative impression on you based off of your grooming habits. Okay, before we get into this, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. By doing that, these videos come right to you. In addition, if you like this, if you find it useful, go ahead and click on the like button. And if you've got something to add, guys, you want to interact with me, you know I go down into the YouTube comments and I respond to comments, I interact with you guys, and I make sure to point you in the direction so that you can get more information. This is also supported by an article, which I'm going to link to over at Real Men, Real Style. Okay, so tip number 1, if you are growing a beard, if you're growing a mustache, make sure to groom it properly, to take care of all the stray hairs, everything that's going out there. I'm going to link to my other video that we talk about the science of facial hair. But facial hair can have it can send negative impressions. You want to make sure that you keep your beard, that you keep your mustache well groomed. If you start to let it, and this is one of those things that a lot of guys, they get excited, they're letting the hair grow everywhere, but it's perhaps getting uneven. You've got, some extra stray hairs growing off. Guys, if you don't stay on top of this, then it will send basically a scraggly look. It's going to make you can go from looking like a well-groomed gentleman to someone that maybe hasn't been, taking a shower for a week. You don't want to send that negative impression. So stay on top of your grooming. It becomes doubly important when you've got the beard, when you've got the mustache. Now, Point number 2 is poorly groomed stubble. Now, I know some of you guys are saying, Antonio, stubble hasn't been popular for a decade. Why are you talking about it? Well, there are some guys still pulling off stubble. And there was a 2012 study that showed that women are actually more attracted to men with a bit of stubble. Now, me personally, I get a bit of razor burn, and it's something that I take time off between shaving. I don't have to film these videos all the time. Most of these videos, I'm very clean shaven. In fact, I don't think any of the videos I've had a beard in. However, it is something when I'm around here, especially during the wintertime, I won't shave for a week, but I still go through and I'll maintain it. I've got a pair of clippers that I can run over this and make sure that my stubble isn't getting out of control. On various parts of my face, you've got various lengths of stubble that will grow. You want to control it, especially if it is an image or a look, or you're wearing it and you're wanting to, you're going out that night, or you're wanting to actually maintain it as a look, then actually maintain it. Don't just think that you can let it grow wild for a week and that people are going to forgive the unbalanced stubble look. So point number 3, and I know this one for many of you guys is going to be super nitpicky, is don't go with the wild eyebrow look. I know some of you guys are, Antonio, I'm not going to pluck my eyebrows. I'm not going to do any type of shaping. That's not what I'm talking about, gentlemen. I'm talking about if you've got the whole unibrow, once you get past the age of 30, usually your hairs, let's just say that some of the hairs in your eyebrows, I've had this happen to me, are starting to grow a little bit at a different rate, a little bit thicker. You want to maintain the natural shape of your eyebrows. Why this is important? Because your eyebrows are one of the strongest indicators of emotion in facial expressions. So think about it. Shave off a guy's eyebrows. In fact, draw a picture of a face and just, anytime we think of a scowl, anytime we look of like a mean look, we see the eyebrows point down. The eyebrows, the evolutionary function of them is actually to send emotional signals to other people. So if you have a unibrow, or if you're letting these things get too bushy, you could be sending an aggressive signal when you don't mean to. And this is important. If you're going to be going out there and interacting with people, making first impressions, you don't want people to be saying, why is that guy always scowling? Why is he always have that he's upset about something, when that's not the case. So number 4, nose hair. Now, this only is bad whenever you let it get out of control, especially if you're a taller gent. I mean, you go up to a guy, he's 6'8", right? You're 6'4", and everyone's pretty much looking up to you, especially women. You don't want them looking up and seeing some forest coming out of your nose, so stay on top of that. Number 5, ear hair. Very similar. If you've got nose hair issues, you're probably going to have ear hair issues. It starts usually, for many of us, when we're getting past the age of 30, all of a sudden we've got hair. We no longer have hair growing on top of our head, but we've got it now coming out of our ears. It's just the way it goes. Guys, make sure that you stay on top of that. In addition, the hairy neck, which is point number 6. The hairy neck we usually start to see about a couple days after we've got a haircut. Now, if it's been only a week, you can probably get away with it, but anything past a week, you're going to want to make sure, especially between haircuts, that you get this taken care of. A pair of clippers, or even having a roommate or your wife go back there with a razor, that is going to be preferred versus letting it grow out. Because I don't know if you've ever seen this where someone has a really close haircut, but actually the hair on their neck is longer than the hair on the back of their head. That's not a look you want to sport. And finally, point number 7 is hair over the ears. This one's a little bit small, but it is something when you get close to a person, if you start to see hair on the ears, to me it's an indicator that they need to go to the barber. Now, I talked about 2 points that you can follow, 2 habits that you can have to make sure and to mitigate these 7 grooming mistakes. Number 1 is to set up a routine. You should have a day a week in which you're going into the bathroom and you're taking care of all of this. It shouldn't be something that you react to. It should be something that you're proactively, once a week, having a certain time that you're going in there and you're just taking care of all of this and staying on top of it before it gets out of control. For other, for the beard and for the stubble, it may actually be something that you have to do more than once a week, but it's going to be something that you want to have a routine, even if it's once a day for some of you guys out there that maybe have a lot of hair that's growing very quickly. And part number 2 of that is to have the tools. So own the clippers, own the shaver, own the items that you can do this at home. I know some of you guys you've got a barber that maybe takes care of this. And in fact, when you go get your haircut, you can actually ask him to take care of the eyebrows, take care of the hair in around the ears, within the ears. He'll do that for you. No, it shouldn't be any charge. However, you want to make sure you've got the tools at home so that you can take care of this yourself. All right, gentlemen, that's it. If you want more, go over to Real Men, Real Style. I've got that free 47-page ebook on men's style. It's there for you. Go grab it. I think you'll enjoy it. Take care, guys. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Okay, so Amata, you know I've been growing out my relaxer for about 2 years now, and I really want to start wearing my curls. So can you help me with that?
Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be a great idea, but let's see what you got under there. So first of all, when you have had your hair relaxed for so long, you've been trying to keep the moisture out. You've been using products that have more anti-humectants in them. We are gonna reverse your thought process now. You want moisture, you want humectants, you want all the emollients that are gonna keep your hair soft and supple and moisturized. I always believe that healthy hair comes from healthy scalp and healthy body. So making sure you're taking your vitamins, making sure that you're taking all your oils, because it's nice to have your own natural oil support your hair. But in addition to that, you are now gonna not shampoo as much. It's nice to shampoo, but your ratio is gonna be much more like 1 shampoo to every 3 conditioners, 4 conditioners, just using the shampoo to remove debris and old wax buildups and stuff like that. But conditioner is mainly gonna be your friend. So we're gonna shampoo today, and I'm really excited about the shampoo by Beautiful Curls. It's nice because it's sulfate free. So it's not harsh detergents, but yet it's gonna clean all the debris and excess oil from your scalp. So we're gonna start with this. I'm then gonna have you use a large amount of a deep conditioning treatment. Run it through with your fingers, a comb, whatever it takes to get the tangles out. Turn the water down to about cool, and then rinse it out about 50% of the way. Throw your hair in a towel and meet me back here. Cool. There you go. Hi.
Hey.
So how'd that go?
Oh, good.
Good. Okay, so let's take a look here. I'm gonna turn you around. I'm going to put this around your shoulder to catch any excess product. So the next step that we're gonna do is I'm gonna add more conditioner to your hair. I am a big fan of layering products, not mixing them in big handfuls. I feel like the biggest thing is moisture, and the most important thing to touch your hair right after the shower is another moisturizer. So I'm gonna start with a leave-in conditioner, and then I'm going to move to something that has a little bit more hold, something like a gel or a cream-based custard, something that's going to lock in the curl for you. All right? So we're gonna apply lots of product. I'm gonna gently go over the hair first, and then I'm gonna do it section by section. And depending on your hair texture and type, you can add more or less. A very important thing to remember is that curly hair likes moisture, also meaning curly hair needs more water. If your hair starts to dry out, you're gonna wanna re-add water to it so that the product moves evenly through the hair shaft. I'm layering in my product. Don't be afraid of using too much with your texture of hair. I find like that tends to be the thing that people have the most problem with, is they don't add enough product to their hair. It's almost impossible to use too much product. We are basically coating it from roots to ends. I'm working from your scalp and dragging the conditioner through to your ends. And I'm almost like a scissoring, flattening type motion, just to kind of smooth the cuticle down as well. All right. Now that we've completely saturated your hair with the leave-in conditioner, we're gonna move on to a gel and really lock in that curl. I'm gonna go in with a quarter size amount of the gel, running it through roots to ends. All right, now that we've got all that product through your hair, I'm gonna show you a simple technique to lock in your curl and make it easier to manage.
Cool.
I'm gonna start with a small section over your ear. Clip the remainder out of the way. I'm gonna go in with a fine tooth comb, and I'm gonna comb it from roots to ends. just to smooth out any knots or kinks. And then I'm gonna go in and do small, tight twists, working from roots to ends. Again, making sure that you have enough product and enough water in your hair so that everything is evenly distributed. The smaller the sections, the tighter your curl will be. The larger the sections, the larger your curl will be.
So this seems like a little bit of work.
Once you get into a routine by doing this, you should only be doing it once, maybe twice a week. By doing this, it locks in the curl, which helps maintain it longer, so you're not waking up with as much frizz and flyaway. Another benefit to doing this is that you're not working with any harsh chemicals. These are all natural products and you're just enhancing what your hair naturally wants to do. You're not fighting it. Okay, so I just used a diffuser to help dry your hair a little bit. So what I did, once I put the ribboning and twisting in, I then gently took the diffuser, tilted your head over as to not to disturb the curl as much as possible, and then just kind of rotated you around until it was dry all the way through. The less you touch your hair, the better. You want the gel to sort of set the curl up and lock the curl in. If you want to expand it and have wilder, fuller hair, you can come in from underneath and gently just sort of massage your roots and pull your hands back out so as not to disturb the curl. And to release some of the crispiness, you can go in, scrunch it, and then gently remove the scrunching. The more you touch your hair and shake out the roots, the larger and more expanded the shape will become and less crispy. Your hair looks great. Let's take a look. Just move it off your face a little bit. I like a little bit more fullness for you. Well, I'm super excited about your hair. It looks really beautiful and we used all natural products. So it's really keeping the integrity and health of your hair. And it's really, really pretty. How does it feel?
It feels great. I really like it.
Great.
Hi guys, I'm Taylor. I'm going to work with a couple of the products from Mitchline. I'm going to show you how to work them into your hair and get a couple different styles. The first one we're going to start with is going to be the clean cut. I'm going to take a decent amount because I have a lot of hair. You could change the amount depending on how much you have. Work it through my hands. I'm going to start in the back, work it forward. I'm going to do a little bit of a messier comb over. So without using the comb, I'm going to use my fingers to start to bring it over. And then work the rest of the product down through the sides. A little bit of a messier look. All right guys, for the next look, I'm gonna move into a little bit more of a spikier, edgier, fun look. I'm gonna be using the hardwired under the Mitchline. You know it has the red label, so it's gonna give me long lasting hold. I'm gonna work it through both hands again. And as you work it through, it's going to start to set and get a little bit more of the form to it. Okay, so this is the more extreme look and a lot more spiky. All right guys, the last look I'm going to do, I'm going to use both the products that I've been talking about, the clean cut and the hardwired. It's going to be a little bit more of a kind of lived in, messy look, not too formal, but not as extreme as the last one. I'll work them both together. And that hardwire is going to allow me to start to kind of mesh the shape together. Just start moving the hair around where you kind of wanted to see it. The hardwire is going to help it hold. The clean cut will give you the separation. And there we go. That's the cocktail of both the hardwired and the clean cut.
Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno. I'm the founder of Real Men, Real Style. Today, I'm going to be talking with you about the science of facial hair. Basically, we're going to talk about the psychology behind beards, behind stubble, and behind being clean shaven. This is in support of my article over at The Art of Manliness. I'm going to link to the article right down below. Make sure to go check it out. In that article, I'm going to link over to the studies. I'm going to go into more detail. I'm going to really expand on a lot of the things I'm just going to briefly cover in this video. So in this video, I'm going to cover 4 points. The number 1 point is how facial hair affects those around us. Number 2, I'm going to talk about how facial hair affects your prospects for employability when you're out there looking for a job. Number 3, we're going to talk about how facial hair affects you. And then finally, we're going to talk about how facial hair is related to sex appeal. So definitely, again, go check out the article. I'm going to link to all the studies so you can read and get into more detail. And the article's pretty darn good itself. Okay, so number 1, how does wearing a beard, how does stubble, how does being clean shaven, how does that affect those around us? Okay, so I'm going to really quick cover 4 points under this main point. Number 1, let's talk about aggression. So they've done some really cool studies, and what they would do is they would take the exact same face, one that was clean shaven, one that had facial hair, one that actually had a full beard. And the man, he would show the same amount of teeth. He would have basically the same look. And they would have them rate, what is the level of aggression of this guy? Assuming everything else is the same. Anytime a man had facial hair, had a full beard, he was viewed as being more aggressive. So you're in a situation in which you perhaps want to intimidate. You want to send a signal of strength that you are, that you're an alpha male. Wearing a beard is going to send that signal. Now, understand that everything we're talking about here, it has to do with societal expectations. This is only, there are limits to what we're talking about here, but overall, having a beard, you're going to send a signal of stronger, basically being more aggressive. Maturity, having a beard, again, is shown as making a man look mature. This makes sense. I mean, this is why we see a lot of young men wanting to try to grow out facial hair. In the sense, they want to signal they are no longer a boy. This is very natural and something that, again, has been backed up by studies. Now let's talk about sociability. Basically, the ability for us to work on a team, to be able to interact with others. They have shown that clean-shaven men are seen as being more likely to work on a team. So if you are having, perhaps you're looked at as someone on, you're wanting to move up in the company and you're looked at as being somewhat abrasive, perhaps getting rid of that beard is going to help, or perhaps not growing a beard when your reviews are coming up may be to your advantage. Okay, so let's talk about health and cleanliness. Now, they haven't been able to show that having a beard makes you look any less clean than being clean shaven. But the key is to make sure, in all the studies, they had very well-groomed men, basically men who didn't have, a crazy, look like a scraggly beard. All of the beards were well kept. If that's the case, then you actually are on the same par when it comes to cleanliness and when it comes to health concerns with a clean-shaven guy. Now, where it does drop off is if you're growing stubble. And stubble has been shown that, it's not looked as, you're just kind of looked at as this person could be a little bit dirtier, but actually stubble does pay off a little bit later on. So those are the 4 points. We've talked about societal perceptions. Let's go to number 2. Number 2, we're talking about employability. How do people feel? Well, a lot of people, and I get this question a bit because people email me, Antonio, I've got a beard. Should I shave it because now I'm interviewing for jobs? Well, actually, you do not have to. But it depends on what kind of job you're going after. If you're going after something in a conservative field like finance, or you're looking to become a lawyer and you're in a new city with a new firm, nobody knows you, and you show up with a beard, you will send a signal of what they find is it sends a signal of being artistic, of being a little bit unique. Now, this isn't a bad thing, especially if you are well-groomed. Again, this is a reoccurring thing. If you grow a beard, if you grow a mustache, make sure to take care of it. Make sure that it is immaculate, and that you don't have stray hairs all over the place. And by doing that, you can actually send a signal that you think a little bit outside the box. And that may be to your advantage, especially, let's say you're applying to be, applying as a grad student, you want to become a college professor, you're going in and you're meeting people, you can send the right signal via doing that. Again, well-kept, artistic. So let's move on. We're going to talk now about how does it affect you. Yeah, they've actually done studies on this where they've had men, and they didn't actually have them grow the facial hair. What they did is they had them put on what appeared to be facial hair and look at themselves in the mirror and rate themselves. And what they found is that whenever a man had facial hair, he actually felt a little bit more assertive. He felt more masculine. And whenever you feel more masculine, you feel more assertive, you usually act that way. So let's say you have a problem at work in the sense of you've had trouble standing up for yourself, of getting up and making your point. Well, perhaps growing that beard is going to enable you to have that little bit more confidence to be able to be more assertive. Okay, so we saved the best for last: beards, facial hair, and sex appeal. So we've been pretty hard on it. Stubble's the one that I've been kind of knocking down, as for all the other ones, does kind of affect you in a little bit of a negative way. Here, stubble is seen as a good thing. It actually is, and beards as well. So how are beards looked at? If a man has a full beard, he is seen as being a better caregiver, as someone that's better to form a long-term relationship with. As if he has stubble, it actually is seen as more sexy, more attractive to women. Now, when it comes to being clean shaven, sorry guys, there, especially if you've got a baby face, it's seen as, it's rated as the lowest. So those are the 4 points. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Again, in the article, I go into a lot more detail, so go check it out. It's over at The Art of Manliness. And if you want more information about shaving, grooming, men's style, you know where to go: realmenrealstyle.com. I've got a free 47-page ebook for you right over there. Just grab it and you can start learning more about men's style today. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.